Ross, how do you think you come out of that?
How did we come out of it? I thought we absolutely annihilated them first half. 28 entries to 12, 13 shots to 4. Full control, absolutely wrapped with the way we played. We had a converted, we would have been 60 points up. I thought it was a real dominant performance. Third quarter come out, they lifted their intensity, which they obviously needed to do. I thought their centre square bounce work gave them real opportunities for their forwards and they looked dangerous. But then I thought we ground our way back in on top in the second half of the third quarter, like outscored them and out-entryed them. And then if I go back to the second quarter, like the kick 1-5, the game should have been over. So I was really disappointed with that, but I was wrapped with the way we played. And then the last quarter, I knew they'd lift, but I was really disappointed with 4v20 entries and clearances out of the middle. So second half centre square bouncers end up 0-10, which is really significant and gave them good field position and it lifts the team and the forwards get a bit of life. So I was bitterly disappointed with our last quarter, really quite frustrated. And so, you know, it depends which way you want to look at it, really, you know. So, yeah, but to come into state, Amy can be a not happy hunting ground and they've challenged teams. And I thought we just took them to the cleaners in the first half, to be frank. And particularly Port Adelaide made a lot of noises about they're going to be physical and take it right up and all that stuff. So I was wrapped with the way we come out and played. So, but the last quarter, it's easy to forget the first half, you know. So, and look, and the return of Nat Fyfe, he's just brilliant, isn't he? Like, gee whiz, I wasn't sure what to expect, but he's give me a few more Nat Fyfes, and I'll coach a bit better. So, yeah, it's good.
That defensive framework in the first quarter must have been reliable. I think it got to the point where the opposition teams found them doing their players were kicking backwards off.
Yeah, look, I thought we were really aggressive and in their face, you know, and I think, you know, I've had a mature group that could sustain that sort of intensity, and we wilted a bit, you know, that ability to keep that sort of intensity and in-your-face defence at you, which, you know, we're really quite dominant. So it's exciting that you're seeing signs of what we want to be, and then, but again, it still gets back to the midfield winning the ball and giving you good ground position. So, yeah, we're a work in progress, but at 10-7, we're alive, and you see Fyfe coming back, you know, and Mundy getting a bit better and Barlow. So there's some really good signs for us.
In terms of balance too, that obviously is what you're looking for with those players coming back and Michael Gordon's coming in a few weeks ago now. But you must feel like that.
Look, we're a different team than we were, you know. So there's some pressure for some spots, you know, just a little bit of discipline, you know, a 50-metre here and a, you know, handball when you should kick it and those things. Just and we invited them back in a little bit, but I thought their intensity lifted a fair bit around the ball, you know. So. Yeah, it was an interesting day, to be honest.
You said you didn't know what to expect with Nat. It was 18 first half possessions. Anything what you could have expected?
Probably the fact I said I wasn't sure what to expect probably explains that question to you. I didn't know what to expect. So you take 18 and move on. He's such a good contested ball winner and a monster athlete. Excuse me, really. But look, there's bigger challenges that lay ahead for Nat Fyfe and this group than another team that's trying to emerge, to be fair, you know.
So you obviously talked about scoring last week, obviously in the third quarter against GWS, and again today in the second quarter. You know, like training errors. How do you train this to get better at it?
Look, we do give it time, and a couple of our key forwards are brilliant kicks for goal, like Main and Pavlich, and so you can look at us overall and say, well, we're second in the comp for accuracy from set shots. But if you want to drill in, which clearly I got a responsibility to do, everyone else needs to have routines and practice in a manner that they clearly do, you know, to become more competent, like our two keys.
You played West Coast quite some time ago now. You said a minute ago you're a different team. Are you different in that period of time?
Yeah, we are different. We're different in front of the ball. We're different how we use the ball, and we're different in personnel. So, you know, I think they've had personnel changes, but I think the way they play is exactly the same, and that's why they've been a good team. So it's going to be a really good challenge for us, the Carlton mid-derby, it is. We're really keen to put our best foot forward. You know, we've beat the teams around us or below us. We need to beat somebody above us to sort of legitimise what we're trying to do for the year. And West Coast Eagles are the first opportunity for that, so I'm really excited about it.
And did you learn something last time about the week that might help you sort of address the week better this time around? Is it for you?
Did I what? Me?
Obviously your first one last time. And
You think I coached poorly? I didn't coach great.
Did you learn something from the week about how to sort of do?
I learned a bit about the town, and look, internally we've got to do the same preparation, but as a football club we're really proud, and you know, we want to, you know, crosstown rival, we want to really compete fiercely and hold our head high. So I understand the responsibility as a coach in a playing group that we hold for our football club in a derby town. You know, it's one of the great rivalries, and we want to build on that. And you know, at some point, yeah, you know, we want to be able to play our best in the derby, the Carlton Mid Derby.
Can you just say where Aaron Sandler is at with his loading?
He's back in Perth.
Is he up and running now? Or?
Yeah, he's certainly running, doing 150s. He's really optimistic. Well, he's really confident he'll play the last 2 or 3 games. So I'm always reluctant to put a time frame because I'll continue to get asked. So it's a bit like Nathan. Once he gets back in a footy mode, I tend to re-engage them. Otherwise, you just sort of mentally burden them, and if everyone asks how they're going on when you're back. So hand them over and have some reporting systems back into you and the occasional conversation. That's how it sort of works. Yeah, he hurt his knee. They assessed that he went back on. So yeah, I don't know. He was limping around. But he was, when I said him go to full 40, he was pretty keen to get back on. So yeah, he's held his end up really quite well. Yeah, it's sort of cloaked in secrecy. It's called hard work. Every moment of your life. So, yeah, he just applied himself magnificently, and you know, the aim is to keep him hungry to keep doing that. He's becoming a really solid AFL player, isn't he? So, we're about growth and improvement and opportunity at this football club, and he's one. And clearly, we've got the resources to help players. So. There's a few drinking from the well, and we need a few more. Thank you.